Hello everyone, Pete here again. I thought with yesterday showing the radiator that I made for the 40, I'd do another video of sort of how I make them, because I've got to make another one anyway. In fact, I've got to make another several, but there you go, that's all fun of the fair, and show you what I use to make them. But also I noticed I've got 500 subs. Wow, yeah, P. I've got 500 subs. And yeah, I'm gobstruck now I've actually said it. I typed it to my brother Bob and that, but actually saying I got 500 subs. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And to celebrate that with me, I've got the post actually arrived. We've had a postal strike over here and there's not much been turning up. But I got Madman from Mississippi has sent me a card over, helped me celebrate. Model Cars with Glenn. He's a great fella, total loony. Comes up with some brilliant creations. You know, he's got those more subscribers than me, but it's nice to have a card from, another card from over the pond. Help me celebrate. And the master builder from Florida. Old Tom, Rambler69, has sent me over a Christmas card, and I'm blown away by this. I really am. And if I can't say there's a modeler I've got greater respect for than Tom's builds. If you want to build a hot rod, look at his. Just an awesome builder. Totally good geezer and tremendous supporter of the community. He must have about 20,000 screens on one wall, watching the amount of people he supports. But brilliant. Oh, and brilliant things turned up on the beach in Daytona. I hope you get a chance to go down there and see that, Tom. Looks like the wreck of some sort of possibly Civil War cutter or something like that has been exposed on Daytona Beach. But apart from that, I really was going to focus on the parts for the in this case it's for a whatchamacallit, Starliner, 1960 Starliner. This is really one of my favourite kits. The detail on it's far superior to a lot of models, and it's one of my favourite Fords anyway. So that's a real bonus. It's such a downer if you get a car you really like and the kit's crap. But anyway, I've got here the sort of things I've been using, and especially for Merv, who found my dangly bits funny. Today you're gonna need a smooth, hard tool. That don't get you giggling. I cut out lengths of I don't know why I'm picking that up with my fingernail. Lengths of aluminium garden wire. As I said yesterday, it's coiled up and in fact tighter than this. It's just sprung open for quite a while, but it does leave you with a bit. There's a swap thingamies. Break that. I wanted to check the paint on the old whatever that thing's called. There's quite a curve on these, cutting a piece off, and the easiest way to get rid of that is cut your lengths off, and then with your smooth hard tool on a hard surface. As you can see, I use a chunk of a ceramic tile, and God, live on stage to celebrate 500. Got me at it now. If you get this, oh go on, you're not going to roll now, are you? Just straighten up a little bit more. Yeah. This is what I've been doing, believe me. Finally. You will, after a few seconds. It's got to go wrong because I'm trying to film the bloody thing, innit? Come on, feel the noise. Let's try that one. Now, why why is that? Oh, maybe it's because I was doing it on a bit of paint. Maybe that gave it that added bit of traction. Or maybe I should have just pulled these a bit more. Ah, no, there we go. Got my hand in the way all the time. That bit of paint there is just giving it enough grip on this tile. But anyway, that's what I do. Ping. And I've just experimented here. You call it silly putty, don't you? Blue tack. I put a little bit on there because I got sick of fumbling around for ages, and I thought if I've got some sticky gloves on I can pick them up easy. But that way I've nearly got that one done. By rolling it backwards and forwards and pressing on it, not too hard because I go bloody miles, you end up straightening them out. And in this case I ended up wanting 19 per radiator, which I've got cut up in this coffee lid. Oh, wriggle wriggle. All ready for me to insert into the framework, which I've got here. Move them aside. This is part of it. Now this was a piece of channel that I hope you can see into. Right. I drilled the 19 holes I wanted and a mil extra each end on the length of channel. And then glued a cover strip over that. And in the framework part, I've got 2 lengths of 1.5 by 1 mil uprights, and along the bottom, God, this is hard to do when you, alright, there you go, that's a piece of 1.5 by 1 mil that I've drilled the holes through. So I then feed all those bits of wire up in through that framework, and then cap it off with this. The lip of the channel will stop everything from rocking out. And I get my mesh and glue that to the framework and surround the framework with another piece of strip. None of this is on screen, is it? So once I've got all my pieces of wire trapped in the frame, put the mesh on it and then blank that off again. And also go round with a suitable, I mean these actually are bits of strip that I've picked up to look at. I want to balance the height of the strip out, of the mesh out, and then put another strip round that will trap it in if I haven't got enough space already. And some radiators you'll find have got something like that across the front. But the idea is to have all your uprights laying in your framework, then your mesh, and then sandwich the mesh in again. I've been, to get the effect there. In fact, this one I think is channel and strip. So there's channel up sides rather than the square, mainly because it was smaller and I just thought it'd be easier. Even then I've pinged a few out. Let's get in there with a pin. So that's basically it. I wanted to do that, and as the poster ride, I wanted to thank those two chaps for their cards. That's brilliant. Old Tom, Rambler 69, and Glenn, who's still Glenn, from Model Cars for Glenn. And that's it from jolly old England and Pete's Model Car Customs. Bye.